Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Peachie P, and you're listening to the Cannabisinfusionz podcast. People, places, products, and the cannabis community. So let's talk, and come smoke with me. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Peachie P with Cannabisinfusionz podcast. I am back. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. Supposed to come out with a podcast last night, but Thanksgiving weekend was just so amazing. I just want to thank all my family members because it was pretty dope. I hope you guys had a really good Thanksgiving as well. And you guys saw family and, was able to be with your families and stuff. I usually don't really like celebrating Thanksgiving only because, the stigma, but, it's whatever. I just look at it as family day, where you get to see other family from other places and stuff. So I just, just put it like that. But what's up, y'all? What's going on? If y'all don't know by now, please follow me on Instagram at Big Boss Peachie and at cannabisinfusionz. So, a couple updates y'all already know. So first, let's get to the smoke. The strand of the week, y'all. So the strand of the week is called Marcia. Marcia. I have it down in the description. So if y'all want to definitely try that out, I'm actually about to smoke right now, as y'all know, just to get a taste and a feel of it. Last week, if y'all missed last week's podcast, it was crazy. Like, had all my homies there. It was awesome. Shouts out to Key Baby and my girl Britt and our guy. I had a pop-up visit with them for the last podcast. So y'all make sure y'all go back and check that out. We was smoking on some super lemon haze, I think. So it's pretty dope. And drinking. I usually don't drink. That's why y'all heard me sound kind of crazy. But I usually don't drink like that. I usually smoke. So yeah, when I drink, I feel like all my masculine energy just come out. Like that's why I don't drink a lot. Now wine, I like wine because it makes me feel sexy, but other than that, I don't really drink too much hard liquor. If you see me drinking hard liquor, it's either somebody's birthday, a special occasion or something. Like this holiday, for Thanksgiving, I actually drank. I didn't have no hard liquor. I had some wine, I believe. Some tequila, I think. But I'm not sure if that was hard because it was like a mixed drink. But yeah, it was pretty dope this weekend. I hope y'all had a good time. There was a lot of shows going on too. Shouts out to Mickey Gat Bars. Shouts out to Loco the Lunatic and all them, they crew. And shouts out to Blizz too. And Toy. Yes, yeah, that's Toy from Windy City Radio. Shouts out to them. It was a pretty dope weekend. Yes, I do have a winner for this last episode too, but let me, I be talking fast. So, I just want to thank my subscribers, my future subscribers, and my people that's thinking about subscribing. Welcome, y'all. So yeah, let's get right into it. So, this weekend, we had D So Nice on this last music video show. Yes, I'm always taking submissions. You could be a singer, rapper, whatever, as long as you have a music video. D So Nice was dope. Had the show last week. We actually have a winner, but I want to double check to make sure because I don't want to just announce it. But it was pretty good. Just having him on the show again. He's definitely coming out with a new tape. The Sapphire tape we've been talking about. If you guys have been watching the show over the summer, and we definitely been staying in tune and everything. He's been doing his thing, going to different shows, and definitely been in the studio grinding. So shouts out to all the artists that are doing their thing, and they making sure that they keeping up their craft and stuff. It's pretty dope. Also, this week too, shouts out to everybody that is on the show too. And I actually had a good time. It was pretty dope. I went to one event. Gotta find her name, but she's an awesome singer. I think her name is Latanya Hughes. But if you guys ever heard of Latanya Hughes, y'all make sure y'all go listen to her music. And so she's an awesome singer, cover singer. She got her own songs as well. She actually, is a great artist. Like, but you know what I did? I actually wanted to go to a event where they had like singing and stuff, but I wanted to go to like one of those like real singers, you know what I'm saying? Live band, all that. And my girl Toy just happened to hit me up like, Eric, come on, let's go to this event or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let's go. So we go, and then it's like what I wanted, like, but it wasn't my birthday though. It was Toy's birthday, but we had a good time. And Chablis threw a little party afterwards. That was pretty decent. The only thing about it was I was so lit, I couldn't find my car for 30 minutes. It was crazy. So we outside walking over there on 71st. I'm like, oh my God, I'm just so glad that we're blessed and highly favored, because we can get shot up out here. Okay. So I just want to thank God that we had protection, because baby, we really could have been out here. But so y'all check out Tanya Hughes. But as y'all see, the title of this is called Peace is Everything. So I just want to let y'all know a couple things that I want to say. I haven't even flamed up, and it's like 7 minutes in, but anybody that's, basically going through times where you got to make a decision on what you want to let go, what you want to keep in your life, stuff like that, people, places, and things. And, and I know you guys hear this all the time. Well, you got to let go and blah, blah. It's not that easy for some people. You know what I'm saying? And I always say that whenever you learn a lesson, you're going to be able to move on or have that peace. And I guarantee you that peace is something that you can never you can never replace that. A lot of people be like, well, what do you mean peace, peace, peace? There's a difference between saying you're at peace when you're with somebody or you're happy, and denial. And I'll say denial because if ever you around a person and you feel like something ain't right, 9 times out of 10 it ain't right. But us women tend to stay in situations where we feel like, well, I'm comfortable here, and I feel as though I belong here, but it's kind of contradicting what you feel inside. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people been, a lot of women and men been in abusive relationships with females or males, and they are in this type of denial. And I'm not judging or saying that it's wrong, because everybody been through that. I feel like if you felt real love, even if it wasn't reciprocated in the way that I needed to be, you know, I'm not going to say it's always a struggle, but if it's not equal, it's going to be a struggle. You know, like I've come to find myself sometimes like in older situations where I could feel like me being drained, like physically and mentally, but I didn't know what it was until I started working on myself, and you know, I felt like a leak, like I'm losing something, like you know, that's something you just can't describe. Like you'd be like, dang, I feel like I'm anxiety and drained and tired. Like I don't know why. And sometimes it's that person that you love the most. You know, you do all this stuff for them and it ain't being reciprocated. But I can't speak on everybody else's situation. I just know that sometimes we got to make sure that we keep purging things around us that don't serve us no more. And in order for you to know that is if you really want to better yourself and you really want to be that ultimate person. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, you could say all day, yeah, I'm working on myself, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but working on yourself don't mean the outside appearance, it's the inside appearance too. You know what I'm saying? And when I say inside appearance, a lot of people don't understand what working on me on the inside means. So, you know, people are like, well, how do you even attempt to try to work on yourself? Like, what's the first step? Well, for me, personally, the first step for me, as far as working on yourself or wanting to be even a better person, is to first identify those things that are no longer serving you or adding to you. The way you do that is first look around you first. You know, just because like some people that I know everybody got their own lives, but just because, you know, you in somebody's life, you know, you feel like, well, that's their own life, they doing them, you know what I'm saying? You know, habits from other people can make you have habits too. So you got to make sure you surround yourself with people that's doing the same thing you doing or the same thing that's fulfilling you. Like, say, okay, so, like, for instance, my circle. Like, the people that I hang with, like, they, you know, either have had their own businesses or still do, you know, creative, but they believe in, you know, serving others, but to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Not giving their whole soul, you know what I'm saying? But just, you know, just doing it to help the collective. Like, you know, I got one friend, she does a public poetry, like, so, you know, she does it because it fulfills her, first of all, to do those shows. And second off, it fulfills other people too, just like her. You know, so she gives people a platform to do what they love. And that's also what she loves too. So that's just an example, you know, or me, for example, like, you know, I do the music video shows and the podcast. You know, if people need to have a platform for people to really get to know them, you know, as far as their business or what they do, or artists, or just as an overall person, shoot, they can come on my platform, you know, talk about it, let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And that fulfills me because it gives me a chance to create, and I love creating, you know, so it just all depends on, I feel like, how you look at everything. Like, if it doesn't add to you, then maybe you shouldn't be doing it. Or if it does add to you, then maybe you should be doing it. And if it fulfills you, helps you get to the next level and help you, you know, have hope in yourself to be better and better and better as far as a better person for you, though. you know, because being a better person for you isn't necessarily a better person for somebody else. And that's where we get it all messed up. Like, well, Peachy, like, well, how do you know you're being better for yourself? It all depends on how you react. You know, if you doing something and you're getting anxiety mentally, let me tell you something. Your body will tell you if something is not good for you. That's the first thing. So if you're doing, say, you're at the bar every weekend, you're drinking, your health declining, you're losing your hair, you know what I'm saying? You're getting malnourished. That might not be something you want to do. So let's put it into a deeper perspective, right? Let's put it into a deeper perspective. So if you are hanging around somebody, but you are looking bad, like looking unkept, you know, you stop taking care of yourself, you know, you are crying all the time, hurting inside, or feeling insecure about yourself, like you always gotta look a certain way or feel a certain way around this person, or if you like have to like feel like you gotta be somebody else, or you know you feel uncomfortable, that should be your first sign. Like, hey, should I be hanging around this person, or is this person for me, or whatever? You know, like it took me a while because it was like, man, this person isn't doing anything wrong to me, but every time I would get around this person, like I feel anxiety, I feel insecure, I'll be questioning myself, like, dang, I mean, am I good enough for that? Like, I know I can't compete with, you know, with the other, you know, people they be kicking it with, or blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't me. It was that other person. You feel me? I was fine just the way I am, you know? And sometimes we got to realize even the people that we want, it means that even the people that we want sometimes ain't for us. You know, and that person might not necessarily be a bad person. It just might just be maybe y'all not meant to be together, or you may not meant to be her friend, or you may not be, you know, meant to work together or do this song together or kick it or whatever. It's just life. You know, so that's the first step. Understanding that maybe I need to pay attention to my body. Maybe I need to pay attention to how I'm feeling, because a lot of people take feelings underrated. And I understand sometimes we don't know what some feelings are and how to be able to differentiate the different feelings in order to fix them. But that's where you are going to start to get to know yourself and what feelings feel, period. Because even a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, they want to take feelings out, but I don't think you should, because feelings are kind of like an alarm system to what's going on inside. So I feel like this: if I'm talking to somebody and I trigger them like on accident, like, you know, oh, well, you know, blah, 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 blah. And they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. You know, what do you mean? You know, it might not necessarily be anything wrong with me per se, but that person maybe hasn't healed from something. But people don't think about that. They be like, well, what the fuck is your problem? Why are you always mad? Blah, 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 before asking, because it's just the way it is. People don't want to ask. They just automatically assume shit, and it's okay. It's not okay, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's okay for somebody to feel the way they feel, because it's an alarm system for your body. So you know, hey, I need to heal this part of my body, because this lady didn't really say nothing wrong to me, but I don't know why I feel like that. Maybe back in the day, my family said something, or my daddy said something to me like that, and ever since then I felt like, you know, that's bogus, and that really hurt my feelings. You know what I'm saying? But then you gotta look on the other side of the spectrum too. Some people are just assholes. You know, some people are just that, assholes. So you decide what side of the spectrum you're on. You decide that. Can't nobody tell you where you at in life. Can't nobody tell you. So just do that first. Just start paying attention to yourself more. You know, sometimes we be getting so caught up on like what other people think about us or how we gonna look fly or whatever. But we never really stop to pay attention to ourselves and what we need. You know? Because ain't nobody coming to save you, child. Ain't nobody coming to save you. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast. But I just want to say that I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me too. But y'all think about that. You know, I don't want my podcast just to be about, you know, one thing. I want everybody to try to be better people. Because the more better people we have here, the better everything gets. And then we ain't got to worry about people being assholes, you know? I mean, it's just to a point where, you know, the people that you thought that was down for you, they not down for you no more. And now you got to switch up. It ain't even a switch up. It's just people think you switched up when you don't accept the bullshit no more. And I feel like that's how you know you on the right track sometimes. Because you don't be accepting the bullshit no more. You just be like, whatever. I'm not going to accept this. I'm going to remove myself. I'm going to do better for myself. I'm going to get to know myself and I'm going to be better. And if you got kids, shoot, be better for your kids too. If you don't have kids, be better for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Be better for yourself, be better for your family. So, yeah, don't forget to follow me. Big Boss Peachie on Instagram. Oh, also, as far as the Facebook, I think Facebook deleted the Cannabisinfusionz page. So I am making another one. I'm in the midst of making another one. So the new Facebook page for Cannabisinfusionz should be up tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all double check on Facebook. I mean, I would apologize, but it's not my fault. They've been flagging our page like crazy. So I do have a new Facebook page though, Martha Roland J. Stewart, Steewart. So y'all definitely go follow that other Peachy page on Facebook. It's still Big Boss Peachy. Let's get it on Facebook too. I just got out of jail for like 7 days. Shit was crazy. But y'all make sure y'all go on the Instagram, Big Boss Peachy. I'm always up and open on there. And then Cannabisinfusionz on Instagram. I'm also going to announce the winner too, so of the Cannabisinfusionz music video show. Y'all make sure y'all send in y'all music videos too. So we can go ahead and get this next episode rolling. I'm only doing 10 episodes. This is gonna be episode 7. So I need 3 more, you guys. I need some videos. Y'all definitely send some to me. And it's free. Y'all don't have to pay nothing. The only thing y'all got to do is just make sure you sign and sign the release form agreement. It only states that I'm not going to be selling y'all music or anything for profit. It's just for entertainment purposes only. So y'all definitely check it out. cannabisinfusionz@gmail.com. Make sure y'all send in everything. And thank you for listening to the podcast, you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for listening to the Cannabisinfusionz podcast. For more information on this podcast and how to listen and watch, go to www.cannabisinfusionz.com. People, places, products, and the cannabis community. Come smoke with me.